Oh my god. Oh my god. Today we are here to react to episode 1112 of the One Piece anime, Shanks versus Kid. It's finally here, and we are about to witness a fight that I assume will be a fair fight between two equals.
Yeah, I have my money on Kid. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I got my money on Kid. Shanks ain't making it out of here alive.
Shanks, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, Shanks.
Good fucking luck.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah, for real.
This is an episode that I've been looking forward to for a very, very, very long time. We did read the manga, so we do know the outcome, but are very excited to see how they adapt it and to see if we can glean anything more about someone's fate. So without further ado, let's just jump right in to our reaction and then our discussion of episode 1112, Clash Shanks versus Eustace Kid. If you want to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored versions of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod. You can even try it out for free for the first 7 days to see if it's right for you. We react to every single Egghead episode. Not all of them make it to YouTube, but they all are up for our Patreon and our YouTube members. So consider checking it out for yourself to see if it's right for you. But with that out of the way, on to the reaction.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, the aspect ratio. It's cinematic.
It's switched. It's changed.
Oh my god.
I really need to know Kid's lipstick shade because it's like the perfect mauve brick red. And the nail polish too.
Touching the walls.
I need to know.
Oh. Oh.
Do he really want to do this right now?
God, no music.
No
Zero.
music. Several. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Traitor ass. B word. She is a Vegapunk though. This is the cutest betrayal I've ever seen.
I know.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Blackbeard's ship. Oh, brother. Little girl.
Yeah,
run. Swim.
Who is you? Oh.
It's Eam. Just kidding. Frog toes.
Oh.
He's like, what the fuck is going on?
The chunks.
Bro, yeah. Shanks does everything that he does with open toe shoes on.
In chunkless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so does Luffy, but
Exactly.
that's power. That's power.
Gotta have the grippers out.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All his wives.
All his wives. Everyone loves Shanks.
Everyone loves
Everyone
Shanks.
loves Shanks.
Dory and Brogy. Oh my god.
Oh wow, that was his crazy face. Oh damn!
Yeah.
Beating him off with a stick. Bro, he's killing him right now. They're eating out of the palm of his fucking hand.
He can say anything.
He could literally say anything, and they're like, "Chief, you fucking slay."
Nobody says it like you, Chief. Oh, your favorite One Piece character? Yasop.
いや、海賊島は確実に出てるが、ワノ国に現れると思ったがな。おい、キャプテンキッドのデータ。だいぶ暴れ回ってきたな。
Shanks, chill, relax, relax. You do not need to fucking mew that hard.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
Bro, chill out.
Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe you should care a little bit.
Ooh.
Sick. So sick. So sick. God damn. Light him up. You got this, kid. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh shit. He's got the old folks coming for him.
He's bringing them all in so he could blow them away with his giant cannon.
Oh. I love when they do this shit.
Oh.
The old heads. Oh, his observation. That was his observation. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Bro. Oh my god. But he's seeing this shit in the future.
Bro, mass murder. Like, he just killed all of them.
Fucking senior citizens. Respect your elders, kid.
Oh my
Unless there's the
God.
5 elders. Then fuck them.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Evil. Evil. Evil bitch.
I said, y'all not gonna kill all these people right now.
No. No. I can't let you do that.
No.
I was gonna let you puff your chest out and, you know, call me whatever
Come
you want.
for me, not for them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God
Oh my
damn.
god. I can fly? I can fly.
Bro. Oh, Shanks. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Scared, terrified. Oh. Cooked. 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 Oh my god.
Nuke blast.
Holy shit.
Bro, on his own ship is foul.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy. and his arm is gone again.
Oh, insult to injury,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
He's like, what the fuck just happened?
The definition of fuck around and find out.
Really?
Like, fuck around and find out.
Bro, who did you think this man was? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. You just fought Big Mom.
He got a little cocky.
But yeah. Oh,
目の前だ。俺たちは勝った。ロード・ポーネグリフもあと一つ。カイド、ビッグマム、赤髪。はあ、旧時代の雑魚どもめ。俺たちが最強。俺たちについてこれるやつはいねえ。何笑って。
wow. Oh my god. Wow.
死んじまう。くそ。援護に入ったキラーさんまで。
Scary.
Oh my
殺さんだ。
god.
赤髪、助けてくれ。
I mean, do you know what your boss was just about to do? Kill way more people than that. For what?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
命だけは勘弁してくれ。
Damn.
The fucking music too. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I would jump in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Yo.
人の故郷に銃口を向けたら同じ目に遭う覚悟をしろよ。
Bye.
God damn!
Oh, even the fish is up.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. They're fucking cooked!
新世界エルバフにて懸賞金30億の海賊ユースタスキャプテンキッド率いるキッド海賊団壊滅。
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa, whoa. God damn. Wow.
What's even shocking is when we got this in the manga, it was obviously a huge deal. The last time we had seen this much of Shanks was in film Red. So
And even then we didn't.
And even then. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it is a treat, I'm sure, for anime onlys watching this episode to get Shanks on this level back. And I think that when I was reading this, when I read this, especially also with like Law and Blackbeard as well, like you feel like this is end game shit. Like this is the final saga. This is what Oda was talking about. He is showing the audience and telling us like this is, obviously Shanks is not to be fucked around with. Like he is at the top for a reason, and there are going to be people that make it to the road to be the Pirate King, and people who are just not cut out for it.
Well, this is, I think Kid is the first of many that are still to come that will fall. This is, like you said, end game shit. This is the road to Laugh Tale, to the One Piece. People are going to die. And that's up for debate, or it was at least when we were reading it. Like, is Kid dead, or is he just out of the race? Seeing this here makes me believe that he is dead. Like, he's not just out of the race, but he is dead. There was a really emotional weight to those final moments. Sure,
right.
There are a lot of, there are
no, I'm saying like, right, like it's it felt obviously so different in the manga. I mean, there's gonna people complain about everything, right? People on line were saying, "Wow, like way to draw out the fight, Toei. Like way to draw out this fight. Like it happened in like not like happened in like 2.5 seconds. Like way to draw. Like, do y'all just want to see a slideshow of manga panels? Because what do y'all want? Like, I just don't understand. But I think that watching it this way, it definitely has more of an emotional weight than it did in the manga. In the manga, it was very like, okay,
it was very fast.
Let's move on.
Bro, it was so fast.
And that added scene with like Kid talking to Killer, I think solidified for me that he is dead. I think they were talking to each other like in the fucking afterlife type shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Just the moment of between Killer and Kid when they are talking, and then it cuts to him laughing, and you see half of his mask, open. It was haunting.
And his neck was like haunting. Fucking twisted.
Yeah, and then it cut, and then the flames start to, like you said, the flames start to raise around both of them. It is very symbolic of like, this is the afterlife.
Yeah.
And they have perished. Because again, in the manga, it was vague. Like, did he just sink to the bottom of the ocean? Because
it showed the globs. It showed the globs at the bottom of the ocean. I think it did say the destroyed,
right,
berry, bounty, all that shit. But yeah, here it definitely. Maybe it's Oda. It's One Piece. He could be, cut to fucking 50 chapters, and he's sitting in a hospital bed wrapped up. You never know.
And I think it's also a conversation that people were having because of the Blackbeard and Law fight, and how Beppo was seemingly able to take Law away by the end of that, which we still don't know anything about. So I think that people were saying, oh, maybe something similar could have happened here. However, I do love the emotional weight that was added here to these final moments, because Kid is very hot-headed, and I like that even for a moment he was given something. I was given something as a viewer to latch onto emotionally. It made those last moments a lot sadder.
Sure, but in his last moments, he still is being cocky as fuck.
No, absolutely. That's why who he is.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you can't. Like, you... And the repercussions, right? Like, obviously, Shanks did what he did to protect, like, the people that were supporting him, because he knows, like, I am, like, and I think that, like, played to him being Mr. Popular Guy when they're like, let me go with you. And he's like, nah, like, I'm good. Like, not being mean about it, but just, like, I am so much more strong. I'm strong enough by myself, like, and my crew. I don't need y'all.
Not even just like me and my crew, like me. Period.
And even like talking about like the his fleet, his people that support him. He even said like they're notoriously weak. And they, he's like giving them something to like support, which is like him. And he knew that obviously Kid was about to fucking annihilate them, so he wanted to like not let that happen.
Well, yeah, I think seeing also the scene where Shanks sees the destruction through his observation hockey that Kid is about to unleash very much like warrants the retaliation, or I guess it's not even a retaliation because it hasn't happened yet, but it very much justifies like Shanks's reaction.
No, definitely.
To taking out Kid. And again, he's giving these people, because these aren't just like old people, they are like very famous pirates, but from a very long time ago, and they are old, and he's giving them safety, and he's giving them all these things, which, like you were saying at the beginning of our conversation, in this episode, that like that is the one of the biggest insights to like who Shanks is that we've seen in a long time, right? Like around this time, we were talking a lot about like even who Shanks really is, what his intentions, true intentions, like what they really are. Just like we talk about with Vegapunk, like, he has this past of working with Caesar and Judge and the government, but, where does he lie? You were one of those people.
I still believe, I'm still.
You think this is all.
That's my headcanon. I mean, that's my agenda piece, and I don't care. You can't take it away from me. I'm sorry. But.
That there's still something up.
There's still something up. Definitely. I'm not going to be told. I'm sorry. That's just me.
No,
that's just
this
me.
is a conversation between me and you. I think that for me, I was on kind of your side. I was like, yeah, that'd be crazy if Shanks really was like not who we thought he was, and he maybe was evil. But then when this chapter came out and we read it, just like you said, this was something that made you feel like, okay, now I believe that kid is dead. When this chapter came out, I felt like, fuck. I think this is like, there's just so much proof here, and this solidifies to me why Shanks can't be evil. But also, it could be just to trick us even more.
Yeah, I mean, as I don't know, as a person who enjoys story, I think it would be really interesting if Shanks, like, I want it to be a headcanon because it makes for a more interesting story and development, especially with Luffy. Don't look up to your heroes, that type shit. That's why it would be interesting. I know there's so many things to tell me that's not true, but we'll see. Kid fucked up. I mean, he fucked up not only for himself, but he put his crew in a very tough spot. He knows, like, it's the thing, like, Shanks is strong by himself. Kid, I would say, is strong by himself. I wouldn't say anyone else on his crew is at his level. Outside of Killer, but he needs to understand that.
Right.
Shanks's crew, everyone, not on exactly Shanks's level, but everybody could have done what he did. Like, everyone is strong.
Lucky Roo, Yasa.
Everyone is strong. Like, kid, not all of your crew is down for this shit. You're putting them in harm's way because you just want to be the person to take down Shanks. Like, it's super selfish. Luffy,
they were willing, I think, to die for him, though.
No, they were, but not at the end. They were begging for their fucking life.
That's very true.
They were begging for their life because they knew, like, bro. And what's crazy is Shanks, obviously, he asked Dory and Broggy, but I think Dory and Broggy acted more on their own to protect Elbaf because they just try to kill a bunch of fucking people. If they let them survive, who knows what they're going to fucking do in Elbaf? Not that they could do anything because it's fucking Kid. But you know what I mean? They took him out.
Yeah.
They said, no, you're not coming in. Borders closed. You just had that little altercation. We do not want you anywhere near our fucking island. And I don't even think did Shanks take their ponglyph? I mean, he had to have, right?
Well, he took their what are they called?
The road ponglyph.
Their markings, their etchings, their whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, he's like, no, it's okay. Y'all can have them while you die. But that was, Shanks also showed them mercy there. I don't know if, like, he said, hey, Dory and Broggy, when we, like, get what we need, take them fucking out. I don't know if that was a conversation. But I believe that, like, they did it because they didn't want them to be able to get on Elbaf. But it's One Piece. They might be there, bandaged up. Kid might learn something, or he might be dead. But I think that, again, it's like parallels to, like, Luffy and his crew. Like, Luffy tends to, he has in the past jump into battle without his crewmates, but pretty much everyone is strong as fuck on Straw Hats.
A lot of them can handle themselves, but, like, against who? Like, that's when you really start to have to think about.
But Kid and Killer, like, don't really know who else can do anything.
Yeah.
And even on Law's crew, like, I'm not trying to, like, disrespect. I'm really not trying to disrespect.
Bro, this shit was so funny, though, because when the chapter came out, it was, like, the most Kid disrespect.
I've never, I don't know. I don't want to be a hater. I like, Kid, to me, I just never connected with him as much as I, like, obviously with Law. I think you get more time with Law. I haven't gotten a lot with Kid. We still don't know, like, his backstory, so there's just not a lot of connection there.
We do know his backstory, and it was revealed in an SBS, and so that was another reason why.
An SBS.
We should have been able to smell this shit from a mile away.
That's what I mean.
You know who else got their backstory revealed in an SBS?
Zoro. I think I read somewhere that, like, Oda said that, like, Zoro would not be as interesting if he didn't meet Luffy. Like, his life would have, like, no meaning or something. Like, I forgot what it exactly was.
But his dream to become the world's greatest swordsman isn't necessarily, like, it's because of Kuina.
But him as a person, like, I think he, like, disrespected him like crazy like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. It was something I read. It's funny, though. It's just funny.
It's funny, but it's wild at the same time. Yeah, I think that's the difference between like Kid and Luffy, right? Like I take away the relationship between Shanks and Luffy. I don't think Luffy in a million years would have ever reacted that way to just like run in. So because Luffy is like, I don't want to say like hot-headed necessarily like Kid, but he does sort of like sometimes charge in without any regard
But
for like
bro,
for power.
exactly. And that's why the Straw Hats work so well, because he has like a line of maybe 4 people telling him maybe it's not a good idea.
Right.
Like they're gonna let him do what he does because he's
But
the
yeah.
captain. But Kid's like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do it, and everyone on the crew's like, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking get it. Mhm.
But he would have never.
Lars that cannon up. Like it would have been
would've
Jinbei,
never- yeah.
it would have been Nami, it would have been Zoro, it would have been fucking literally there's so many people on the crew that are like, maybe Luffy, like let's rein it back. Let's think about
But
it a little
Luffy
bit.
would have waited for them to do something first, or he would have like gone. He would have been curious about like who they were and what their deal was. He wouldn't have just like opened up on all of them, and that would not have been his
like
like
a
go-to
fucking cannon.
move.
Yeah. Oh, can you Frankie, can you
Oh,
Can
can we
you
just do a real like coup de burst
On
on all of them, real quick?
and like
Real quick.
laughing and like fucking
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna kill like that's just not
like
it's
fucking
just
Gear 5
yeah,
and
no,
shit.
it's just
No.
like not what's
No.
happening. And like that's the difference between like real power, you know what I mean?
Sure,
Knowing when
yeah.
to hold back versus go full throttle because you know your capabilities.
And that's what all I was really trying to say, when this was happening, like, again, like you said, you never really latched on to Kid that much. Like, I think Kid has a really cool character design. I really like his devil fruit ability, but like as a character, like he was just this like archetype, this like hot-headed, muscle man, strong guy, he wasn't even really that strong. He was in the
Damn,
sense
this
that
is
like
crazy. You're going off on him.
R.I.P. In the sense that like him and Law were able to put in work against Big
No,
Mom,
exactly.
but like again, it makes
It's
so much sense because it is very on brand. It is very much like true to the character of Eustace Kid, and I like it for that. But like, and I was shocked. My jaw was on the fucking floor that he was literally knocked out of the race and maybe of life, but like it made sense. Out of all the characters that could have gone out, like it made sense. He was the perfect character.
There's just
die.
a huge difference between the Law Blackbeard fight and this fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Clear difference. And I think that
And
Oda
what's the
wanted
difference
us
in power between Blackbeard and Shanks too. you know?
exactly. I mean, I think Oda wanted to really like show that here. Like,
Yeah.
between the two. Like there's definitely differences, and there's people that are going to make it, people that are not going to make it, whether they die or whether they're just, like you said, like out of the race of the One Piece. Like there can only be one king of the pirates. Like this is what it's showing. There could only be one.
Yeah.
Like, and whether that's going to be Luffy, whether that's going to be Blackbeard, whether it's going to be fucking Shanks at this point, I don't fucking know. He wants it. He's looking for it.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
I
ready.
think it's going to be, and we've talked about it a lot, but I think it's going to be a situation where, like, obviously Luffy will be the one to
But
to
what if
get
he
it.
didn't?
But I do think there is going to be
What
a
if he
moment where
didn't?
I don't think he's going to be the first. I think somebody else is going to get it first.
Buggy.
It could be Buggy, it could be Blackbeard, and I think those are my top two, like in my mind, who the top two contenders to get it first would be.
Right.
And then I
yeah.
think it'll if it's Buggy, it'll be like something crazy. If it's Blackbeard, the stakes will be like really high. But then eventually, Luffy and the Straw Hats will get it. But
what? Okay, that's just the devil's advocate in me.
you're
As
like,
a person
but
who
what if
enjoys
it never-
story, it would be
Make that a
interesting.
meme.
It would be interesting. It would, like Luffy this whole time striving for this thing. Imagine he reads the One Piece, like he fucking gets there, Laugh Tale, reads it and goes, "Oh, I don't really want this."
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we don't know
And
what
they go,
it is.
"Oh shit, Luffy!" I thought
So it could not even
You've
be. It
wanted
might
this-
not even be an object. It might not even be.
no. It's probably no. Well, I think Oda did say it's like physical. I don't think it's like a metaphor or like fucking like philosophical. Like it's
Right.
something physical or like
right.
something that tangible, I guess. But like it'd be so funny if Luffy like, because no one knows what exactly it is. but it'd be hilarious if Luffy finally got it and then like realized like, oh, this isn't like what I necessarily wanted. Like my dream. Megan Preen's One Piece Theory on Luffy's dream episode. I was kidding.
Which is a banger theory.
I'm saying that like Luffy's dream, my headcanon is that like he wants everyone to be free, or like wants everyone to be a pirate. That like being a pirate equals freedom to Luffy. So what if it kind of like does not mesh, or like doesn't like being the pirate, like king of the pirates, like doesn't let that dream be actualized? It's something else.
But again, and what you're saying is that it could be something that like maybe actively works against his dream, or what you believe his dream to be, which I think is like very likely. I also think that I remember Otis saying that it is a physical, tangible thing. But what I guess more specifically mean is that like Luffy does not care what it is, and I don't think has ever really cared like what it is.
No. Yeah, it's like it's not like looking out for treasure. Like, you know, I think like Buggy, maybe that's kind of his idea of like what it is.
Yeah, it's just about the adventure and the journey to get there, and I think that's all it's ever been about.
And his dream, probably like for freedom and stuff.
Well,
too.
yeah.
But Blackbeard too, it's the power. Luffy doesn't really want the power. He said like, I'm not a superhero, like I'm not anyone's hero.
Mm-hmm.
Blackbeard wants the power because he wants to reign. Buggy wants riches, and Luffy wants friendship.
Bitches. I mean friendship.
Oh, bitches!
But you said riches and
Anyway, a little tangent at the end. Don't come for me.
No, I mean these are what these episodes are all about. You know, having conversations, using the episode, talking about the episodes, and then using the episodes as a springboard to talk about other things.
Bitches.
Riches and bitches.
Riches and bitches. What could you want? What else could you want?
Is there to life?
Nothing really. Maybe One Piece.
Yeah, maybe One Piece. This was an incredible episode. I mean, obviously there are a couple things that we didn't talk about, you know, in terms of like the animation, which was fantastic. The aspect ratio being changed, them using that as a tool to sort of drive home, you know, that specific tone that they were going for, which worked so well. It was very quiet in the beginning, that the silence really added to the intensity of these impacts because, again, not to go on a crazy tangent, but we've had a conversation recently about animation, not just in One Piece, but just like the state of animation in anime currently. And there are a lot of people who say that, you know, there are moments that are doing too much. And that's a whole separate conversation for a whole separate video. But I think that why this worked so well is because there were these high impact, intense moments coupled with moments of silence, moments of Kid just running his hand across, you know, the walls of his ship, you know, standing and looking out at the sea. I think those moments of quiet did a lot for those crazy and intense moments that we got later. It's a beautiful episode all around. R.I.P. Kid. You know, it sucks, but you were going to do some fucked up shit and you got. And that's what this shit's all about.
Fuck around, find out.
It's fair. It's fair. All is fair. I mean, you set out to be a pirate to find the One Piece. So I think you knew what you were getting into. And,
yeah.
And I'll see you later. Bye. We do want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Leave your comments, your thoughts, your feelings on the episode down below. And we do have to thank, before we go, everybody, but also members of our V1P tier. So thank you to all, but a special thank you to
Trip Hazard, Wombo, David Ramirez,
MW, Pretorius, Tyler, the Nerdy Bassist, Roland V Dub, and Quattro. Thank you to everybody, but a special thank you to our V1P members. Now, the only thing that's left to do is get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is
fuck around and find out.
Love it. That is so perfect. All right, let's do that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. And until next time,
fuck around and find out.
And guess what? You did.
And guess what?
How was the water? They got like us. I guess. You're saying that Kendrick is like Shanks.
And Drake is good.
And like, and he did. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.